Wake up.
Wake up, wake up, because this is
Wake up and go.
So wake me up when it's all over.
With Div and Joe.
I love the morning show.
They keep it fun in the morning.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Top of the morning, wake and go with Div and Joe. Yesterday was Fake Monday. Today
That's right.
is Rail Tuesday, Fake Monday Tuesday.
That's right, because everybody's going back to school and back to work after the holiday. So welcome back, everybody, to these
right.
early mornings.
Yes. We didn't have off and Liu like you did.
Nope.
But we had a chance to kind of warm up.
Yeah, we did.
So we're on fire.
Yes, that's right. And that's why I want to tell you guys that today is National Spaghetti Day. Congratulations.
Okay.
There's always something to celebrate.
There's
Div.
always something to celebrate. Hey, we've also got Seal with a Kiss coming right up and a great prize to boot. You keep it locked in the meantime to Kiss 92.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And for everyone who's just come back to real life,
Yes.
Happy New Year. All right. Happy 2022.
Yeah.
So today's Spaghetti Day.
It is National Spaghetti
Okay,
Day.
yeah, I know it's bringing back some, strange memories for me because
Okay.
in Switzerland, right, we had nothing but spaghetti, potatoes, and cheese
Okay.
for days on end.
Poor baby.
I know.
I'm so sorry to go
Joe,
through that in
Joe,
Switzerland.
you might want to lengthen this amount of empathy
Poor
because
baby.
the suitcase could only pack so much Nissin cup noodles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's only so much reprieve I could have.
So you went to Noodle Land and you brought your own cup noodles. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, thank you for that trivia because it's also National Trivia Day apparently.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, it's just like so many days in one today.
Wait, hopefully Shanwi joins us at the end of this show because he's great at trivia. He used to host trivia game nights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here's some trivia about Shanwi. Did you know that he used to do open mic comedy nights as well?
Yes, I did. Not so much trivia then,
Oh,
is
God. Do
it?
you know that? Okay, fine. I don't. He'll tell us more trivia later.
Hey, we got Celia with the Kiss coming right up. You can WhatsApp us anytime, 88550920.
Wake up and go. With Div and Joe. All the great songs in one place.
Every morning, first thing. It's my favorite show.
Kiss 92.
There's just something about the way songs end from this era. Right? There's a very tacky finality closure to it.
Yeah, but I love the finality.
Yeah,
I love
it
the closure,
too.
Right?
I love it too. And welcome to the music that we love on Kiss 92. Wake up and go with Div and Joe. Hey, that should be our new tagline.
But
The music that we love on Kiss 92.
we love such different things. You like dubstep. Dubstep is not
You see,
nice.
It's an all-encompassing, invitational kind of tagline.
Yeah. Speaking of tackiness, right?
Yeah.
If he's one to speak.
I'm so tacky that today I'm actually wearing a pair of Uggs. Do you know what Uggs are?
I do. Can I see?
Uggs are like the most comfortable shoes, or I think any kind of clothing wear
Right.
on the planet, I think.
Okay, but to be fair, those don't really look like Uggs.
Yeah.
They're kind of very well disguised.
I know. So I got these Uggs in Switzerland.
Right.
Because the first pair of boots that I bought were, the waterproof boots because I needed to go up the mountain.
Right.
But then they were so uncomfortable because boots need time to break in. That I wanted something comfortable, and they had winter Uggs.
Right.
Which work perfectly here because it's like walking on cushion, and I have no way to explain it to you except to invite you to try it on.
I own a pair of Uggs.
Oh, do you?
And it's a classic Uggs, right?
Yes.
Those that look like a child's drawing of boots, right?
Right.
Essentially, it's just like the boot shape, and then you just like slap it on your leg. Like yours are actually pretty good looking, you know.
Yeah.
They're like kind of like average looking. They're more like shrugs than
Right.
Uggs, I think. Yeah,
That's
but
true.
I own Crocs.
Okay, so that's the other thing. But Joe's one for comfort, right? And she makes no excuses for it. But these actually look like shoes.
Yes.
They look nice.
Well done. Your bar is very low.
Less shrugs, more Uggs, we say.
Yeah, you got that.
K-I-S.
I love it.
Let me feel your love. Yeah.
Wake up and go. With Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
That's the TikTok song.
Yeah.
Right?
is a TikTok
this
song.
is the shake butt TikTok song.
Yeah.
Wow, whoa.
Wow. Bit early in the morning,
Can I
dude.
just spell it out so I don't get into trouble? T-I-K.
Yes.
Talk. Anyway, coming up in just a bit, we got Seal It with a Kiss, and we're asking you to celebrate anything, anyone, any special occasion, and we've got a great prize up for grabs.
That's right. It's a dining experience from Yen Si Dim Sum and Hot Pot worth $100. Now, did actually brought in a pair of new chefs.
Wow.
And they're kind of like changing up the menu, so it's pretty exciting.
So these are really famous chefs, right?
Have you heard of Chef Chan Wai Kyong and Chef Ben Yap?
Yes.
You have now.
I have now.
So yes, they are famous chefs because they've been
Yeah.
mentioned on radio. And, apparently they are bringing in a whole new menu to kind of like revamp a yum cha and hot pot menu.
I love it. I think it's perfect for the weather. And if you agree with us, then you might want to text in right now at 88550920 for Seal It With a Kiss.
Check it out.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And, everybody knows Spider-Man is pretty great. It's so great that Ong Yi Kang actually drew a
Wow.
poster of it. You can find it on his Instagram or Facebook.
Right.
And I didn't believe that he actually drew it until I read the comments.
Why? What did the comments say?
It's been a long time since we've seen you draw again, sir.
But that doesn't necessarily prove anything, right?
Then I went to cross-reference, little bits of skin on his hand. And I've thus verified that it's actually him.
see. Thank you for doing that,
You're
Vivian.
welcome.
True journalistic integrity.
I know. But okay, there's another movie that hasn't received quite as much acclaim.
Yeah.
And that's, but it was equally, I think, anticipated.
Yes,
Matrix 4.
that's right. Resurrections.
Resurrections, yes. So only two of us in the studio have watched it, Celeste and Joe.
Yeah, that's 50%. That's not too bad, I guess.
Hey, you're not counting Chris in the studio.
Sorry,
40%.
Okay, so how was it?
Okay, Celeste, you want to go first or should I?
You
Okay,
go first.
you go first.
Okay, to be honest, I quite liked the first half. I didn't like the second half, but I also kind of see why it made sense because the first half was very meta.
Right.
It was kind of like talking about why the movie had to be made, even though the original creators were saying that they would never make a sequel.
Okay.
So it quite obviously referenced that. And then the second half of the movie was not good.
Wait. So for someone who has no idea about what the show is about, you would assume that it would kind of continue on the plot line from the third one.
Right.
But it doesn't seem to at all.
It kind of does,
Oh.
right? But it has to kind of reset in a way because the main characters died.
Right.
So they have to bring them back in some way.
Right.
So the first half of the movie is kind of like in a parallelish kind of reality where they're alive and they're talking about why.
This multiverse thing is a cop-out, I swear.
I know. I'm kind of resisting using the word meta because of freaking Facebook.
Right.
But it's very meta.
Okay. What about you, Celeste?
I agree. I kind of enjoyed the meta part, and I feel like there's not enough of the essence of the original Matrix that I loved it for. Like,
Right.
there's not a lot of the world
fanfare
building
and
the Matrix, I think.
Oh.
But yeah,
Is
the
it-
first half of the movie also kind of sets that up. Like why it can't be
Yeah.
Okay, is it still worth a watch?
there.
Thank you. I think that answers it.
Leave after the first 45 minutes.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay, on a quick count of 3, you rate it on 10 stars. Okay.
Okay.
With both of you at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Meta.
7.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. I love it. Can't get enough. It's my favorite show on Kiss 92.
Top of the morning, wake up and go with Div and Joe. And if you're back to work for the first time this year, then
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
That's right. Happy back to work day. Try your best.
Hey, coming up in just a bit, we got Seal It With a Kiss and a great prize for grabs.
That's right. It's a dining experience from Yanxi Dim Sum and Hot Pot worth $100.
Also, what the fact is on the way. Keep it locked in to Kiss 92. In the meantime, enjoy this one. It's coming in from Cher. This is If I Could Turn Back Time. Oh, Cher, we all wish the same.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe on this brand new year of 2022. It's time for...
What the fact?
So, gang, we've made it one whole day this year without talking about New Year's resolutions.
That's right.
And that's as far as we'll go.
Okay.
Because the fact for today is the most popular New Year's resolutions are listed as such, okay? The 4 most popular ones. To exercise more, that's 59%. Eating healthier, 54%, which I think is kind of the same. Okay, anyway. Saving money, 51%. Losing weight, 48%. And reducing stress, 38%. I know I said 4, and then I ended up with 5, and none of those percentages add to 100. Hey! Yeah. So I guess people are voting in Venn diagrams of resolutions that are most important to them. But yeah, do you guys identify with any one of these resolutions?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Really?
Really? You don't want to exercise more, don't want to eat healthier, don't want to save money, don't want to lose weight, don't want to reduce stress? Okay, Joe has nothing to say.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe, and thanks for keeping us company here in Kiss 92. We got this, great article that we found that talks about life lessons learned too late.
That's right. It's based on a father's letter to his kid. So I think that we will structure this in this way.
Yeah.
If you be the father and I'll be the kid.
We don't have to try it.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Div?
Okay. But here's the thing, right? The
Okay.
article kind of talks about life lessons and financial lessons.
Is it?
Right? And overall, I think we just want to talk about some of the financial lessons because we feel they're really poignant in this article. For example, the highest dividend money pays back is the ability to control time.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, right? Because sometimes people think that money is the end goal, but it's actually a means to get more time and then to do what you want with that time.
100%. That's the only reason I feel like money should be a priority for anything.
Right.
It's only a means to exchange for time.
Right.
And then on a secondary priority point, I think you can exchange it for experiences. But that comes after you have the time to experience something.
Yeah, exactly. And you can kind of like store up that time as
Yeah.
well, which is why people save for their retirement too.
Yeah, but it brings me to another point on this list of what to use money for, right? And that's when people shun materialistic things.
Okay.
Because I feel like some material things in this day and age can bring you an experience, especially with social media and the way we connect in communities, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think that material things bring you some kind of an experience? It's not like, okay, you have a teddy bear and you put it up on a shelf, or
some people
you
really
collect
love.
Tokidoki collectibles like Irene and you just leave them there.
Well, it gives me joy every time I look at it. It's quite an experience. You should try it someday.
But yeah, I mean, you see, I can't even judge a Tokidoki dolls.
It's not a doll.
Figurine.
Figurine.
Okay.
It's a collector's art. That's what they
You
say.
hear yourself, right?
I do.
When you have to defend something and say, it's not a doll.
No, absolutely. I think
yeah.
you're correct, right? I mean, sometimes we go like, hey, don't buy all these expensive things, but if it brings you happiness,
Yes.
happiness should be the end goal. But I have to say, on my part, I get real happiness when I go on Carousel and I buy like this beautiful second-hand piece of clothing for like $5.
Right.
And I wore it yesterday.
You like the deal.
I like the deal, the
Yeah.
art of the deal, to quote somebody that I really don't like.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Because I know a few people who have this same mindset.
Okay.
If you have something that you've been pining for a long time,
Yes.
but the deal's not that great,
Okay.
and it suddenly shows up, say, on Carousel, somebody's selling it, but it is $7 instead of $5.
Okay.
Would you buy it?
I mean, how long have I been waiting for this deal to come along?
Maybe a long time.
Okay, then I'll pay the $7.
You will, but you won't feel
Yeah.
so good about it.
No, I won't. I won't put it on my Instagram like that $10 onesie I got yesterday.
That's so strange to me because the experience of getting the deal is more important than the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused now. Anyway, let's move on to the next point.
Let's move on to the next point. And this one says, success doesn't always come from big actions.
Right.
Yeah. And there's a quote from Napoleon that kind of summarizes this, right? And he said, who can do the average thing when everyone else around him is losing his mind
Celeste.
is a genius.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a question.
So Napoleon's point was that if you just maintain your trajectory or your course,
Right.
and you don't do anything catastrophic to screw it up, you will be fine. In fact, more fine than most.
So in terms of money, this would be like things like investments rather than going like, I kind of want to follow everybody else when they're buying into certain stocks.
Yeah, the parallel would be keeping consistent with your financial decisions is better than any financial tip. Yeah.
And hence why we bought Joe
Crypto.
last Christmas.
I have to say, I now own a proud amount of $250 in cryptocurrency.
Wait.
I'm going to be rich.
Hey, when we bought her the crypto, it went up, huh?
Yeah.
Did-
Is it?
You didn't even check.
I checked.
Wow.
I'm stay consistent when everybody else is losing their
Okay, I
minds.
think those are all the money lessons that we have to share with you. But kids fans, if you have any other lessons that you feel like should be imparted to your kids, right? And not be written in a letter titled Lessons Learned Too Late, then let us know at 88550920. Sharing is caring.
My favorite station.
Turn it up loud.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake Up and Go with Dev and Joe. And hey, thanks very much for sending in all your advice for how you should deal with finance.
Yeah, that's right.
We got this very, very deep, very philosophical, poignant bit of advice from Ken coming in. Don't overthink. Thank you, Ken. Man of a few words. But hey, if you have any more, tips as to what to do with finance, tips you might want to pass down to future generations, you can always WhatsApp us at 88550920. Also, seal it with the kisses coming right up.
Yeah, that's right. And we want to give you a dining experience, actually, of hot pot and yum cha. So feel free to call in if
That's
you want
right.
to dedicate a message to anyone or about anything.
In the meantime, we were actually talking about height.
Yes.
Because this picture of, Lo Kian Yu, our badminton superstar, and Victor Exelson.
Yes.
Right, it popped up and both of them were standing side by side. So I asked Irene, wait, is Lo Kian Yu short or is Victor Exelson tall? And she said, both correct.
You are all right.
Don't think so much. But yeah, it's quite interesting because then we started to try and discover the average height for Singaporean males.
Yeah.
And it has increased from when I last remembered it.
Really?
I think I must have checked it maybe 10 years ago and it was like 169 and then now it's like 173.
Yeah, it's 172.6. Yeah.
Oh, 172.6.
Very specific.
Right.
I see. And for women, I think, what is it? It's
Yeah.
like 162 or something like that?
Oh.
Yeah.
According to the very first website I found, it's 165.
Wow.
0.5.
Wow. And Celeste is saying this with a tinge of regret. Okay, let's go around the room and let's talk about our heights.
That's right. We are compensating in that way. Sure. Let's talk about
reveal
it.
our physical proportions
Okay.
to the whole of Singapore.
That's right.
So let's start with you, Celeste, since you're so enthusiastic about it. Yeah.
I've always felt good about being 1.6 meters.
Right.
Until I did the conversion and realized I'm only 5'2".
It's fine though. I feel that like this whole metric to imperial system is so confusing. Nobody even knows what that means.
It's
Right.
true.
No, I think they do.
I don't know. I'm blissfully ignorant.
It's a very big thing, like if you follow maybe basketball, for example. Like,
Yeah, and I remember watching America's Next Top Model once, and
Yeah.
like 5'3" was the petite season, and I'm 5'2". What in the world?
Extra super petite. What about you, Joe? How tall are you?
Okay, depending on where you go, which clinic or which gym, right?
Yeah.
I am between 1.69 to 1.71 meters tall.
Okay, this is not what Joe said just now. Just now, Joe said, depending on where you measure.
Yes.
Which is like nose up, chin up.
That's right. From the nose up, I'm 1.71 meters tall. I'm a freak.
Okay. So can we say you're 1.71?
You can say I'm 1.7. I think that's a safer
Okay,
average.
1.7.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Irene?
Dang it, I'm just like 0.5 cm shy of the national average. I'm 165.
Oh.
So wait, the national average for women is 165.5.
0.5. Yeah.
Okay lah, I think you can claim it.
How about you,
0.5.
Dave? Are you taller than the average Singapore woman?
Just by observation, I think the answer is yes. I'm 1.82.
Okay.
So I always feel a bit dishonest when people ask me if I'm 6 foot tall.
Right.
Because it's 1.83.3.
Ah.
And I always say yes.
So the solution to all your problems, right?
Is
to-
lie.
Is lie or fracture your toe and wear an air boot. Because it adds 4 cm to
No,
your height.
it's true. I think almost every single human being adds 1 or 2 centimeters to their height.
Really?
No.
I think so. No?
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know because everybody feels cheated when the doctor tells you you're 1 cm less.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a gender-based thing, right? Because sometimes women are like, if they've got to put their height,
Yeah.
on Tinder or things like that, they kind of like tend to cheat down because some people are very insecure that way.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean what? Oh, wait. You're saying women on dating apps
Yeah.
make themselves shorter?
Sometimes they do.
Oh.
Because like sometimes your potential partners can be quite insecure.
Wait. We have a dating app expert here.
Yes,
Chris
that's right.
nodded his head enthusiastically.
Yes, he did.
Because he's been reviewing data for the last 3 days, I
We
think.
won't tell your girlfriend.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
Chris.
an expert. I would like to clarify. Ashley, please. I'm not an expert.
So Chris, why did you nod your head so enthusiastically when we agreed with Joe?
Because I've heard a lot of my female friends say that they do like list a shorter height.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
you're
okay.
more accessible?
I guess it's more appealing to some guys.
They can reach you easier.
That would only be for much shorter men.
Yeah, you know, if you were to put like a jar of candy on your head,
You must
can
be
reach
this
it.
tall.
Hey, I don't think it's the jar of candy they're reaching for. Anyway, you let us know what you think about height. If you care about this at all, you can WhatsApp us anytime, 88550920.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. It's time for...
Seal it with a kiss.
And we're waking up with Roland this morning. Hi, Roland.
Hi, good morning, Dee.
Morning, man. Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. Yeah.
Okay, Roland, so you're calling in to celebrate, your wife today, is that right?
Yeah, actually, it was a few days ago when her birthday. Always 25 when I meet her, and that's always the age that I
Oh,
remember.
that's so sweet. She's forever 25.
that's
Wow.
so
Okay,
Yeah.
Roland, we're going to ask you something. Okay, give us 3 words that best describe your wife.
She's strong, she's beautiful, she's always caring.
That's a lot more than 3 words. But hey, well done, man. We're going to hook you up with this.
Yeah, it's a dining experience from Yancy Dim Sum and Hot Pot worth $100, so enjoy your hot piping meals this new year.
Well done. I hope both of you enjoy that. And also, you get to pick a song, Roland. What's it going to be?
Memories by Maroon 5
Oh, wow. Why are you picking this song?
for the many fond memories that we have created together.
That's
and
beautiful.
celebrate that. Yeah.
Okay, this one's going out to you for your beautiful wife as well. And you also have to give her a kiss. And it has to be a big fat one on radio, okay?
All right.
Go for it.
Mwah.
Yay! It's Memories Maroon 5 on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go.
Go, let's go.
They play the best music.
With Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and I just came across this beautiful quote on Facebook, the repository for all beautiful quotes.
That's right.
And it has a picture of, a panda on a journey with a tiny dragon on its back.
Oh.
And there's some words, okay, so it goes like this. The panda asks, which is more important, the journey or the destination? And the tiny dragon says, the company.
Oh.
Yeah, so SPH, thank you very much for way to ruin a great quote. Anyway, coming up in just a bit, we're going to talk about resolutions.
Yeah, that's right. New Year resolutions, and we also got a great prize to give away. It's a skin scare. It's a
Skin scare.
That's right. All skins, okay? We don't discriminate, okay?
No.
It's a 3-course set meal for 2 from Vineyard Hort Park worth over $140. It's nowhere close to skincare at all. I
'Cause
apologize.
you heard the mistake as skins care. I heard it as skin scare.
I don't want another skin scare. That's my resolution.
Anyway, we
Wash my
have
face.
prizes coming up. In the meantime, enjoy this one. It's Mr. Bombastic from Shaggy on Kiss 92.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and this is. I feel like this is always a gift at the start of the year when someone compiles all the public holidays to come.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Straits Times.
And in the year of 2022, rejoice Singapore, because we're going to have 6 long weekends.
I know, and one is coming up really soon, right?
Oh, yeah.
So on Chinese New Year,
Yes.
we have February 1st and February 2nd, Tuesday and Wednesday off. So guess who is planning their leave
Exactly.
very wisely now?
I mean, it's just wise
Yes.
to go and book the in-between days so
That's
you can
right.
enjoy the 5-day long break, right?
Yes.
And this is the thing, right? You have to do it early. You might have the intention now, but if you don't put it down on the calendar, you're going to regret it. So tell your bosses early you want to chop all these holidays. No, it's true. It's true. So for Chinese New Year, like Joe mentioned, Tuesday and Wednesdays off, 1st and 2nd February.
Yeah.
So the Monday before is the best day to take leave.
That's right. And also we have one in May as well, where Labor Day is the 1st of May. That's a Sunday. So I think you probably get a Monday off in lieu, right?
Yeah, you'll get either Monday or Friday off, most likely Monday.
Right. And of course, Hari Raya Puasa is on a Tuesday, May 3rd. So in fact, we don't even need to take leave, right?
I mean, that's guaranteed 4 days, but you can take the Friday or the Wednesday if you want a good, or the rest of the week.
Or both.
or both. Another long weekend to come. Actually, the rest are all about 3 days.
Yeah, which
Right.
is pretty good. Like, we're not complaining.
Oh, except National Day. That's on a Tuesday.
Right.
So you can take the Monday as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And so Singaporeans are going to start doing that thing again where they celebrate National Day by going to Malaysia.
Or Thailand.
Yes.
If we can. So once again, just to recap, right? The days where you can take an additional day is Chinese New Year, also Hari Raya Puasa and Labor Day between that, and National Day.
Yes.
That's what we get to look forward to.
Yeah, you got that.
KISS. I love it.
Let me feel your love. Yeah, yeah.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and we've come to that time in 2022 where we
Yes.
have no choice but to talk about resolutions. And how quickly they will fly past us as we break them.
Oh, don't say that. Some
Okay.
people keep them.
Okay. So are you for resolutions, Joe?
I absolutely am. I think. I mean, there are a lot of people on my Facebook that are kind of like crapping on other people's resolutions.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's really unnecessary because if people want to make a positive change for themselves, just let them make that commitment to themselves, and don't kind of discourage them, even if they do not keep to it for the whole year.
Yeah.
It should be encouraged, I think.
That's true. Okay, so what is one resolution that you've kept to?
Good question.
Never mind, I will continue to encourage you.
Not to be so busybody.
Okay. Maybe we should just start this by going around the room and asking everybody what affirmations, resolutions, intentions you would like to put out
Yes.
into the universe, right? Whether you make them or not, right? Like Joe said, it's always good to kind of have something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a signpost along
And
the
it's
road.
just an excuse for you to make that kind of affirmation to yourself, right? It doesn't have to be the start of the year, but
Yeah.
if people are using that, I think that's great.
The only word I took from that sentence was excuse. Okay. So, what are some of your your affirmations and resolutions for the year to come, Joe?
Okay, honestly, I want to be more grateful. So I want to kind of like take stock of whatever blessings I have and sort of like thank the people that were responsible indirectly or directly for them and to say thank you more often.
Oh, okay, that's quite nice. What about you, Celeste?
In previous years, I would aim for things like saving more and exercising more, and
Yeah.
always fail terribly.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go the other way, also along the same lines as Joe. Be more happy and maybe do something fun every day.
Oh.
Well, y'all are interesting. What about you, Irene?
Well, I'm a very basic actually.
Okay.
So try not to judge too much, okay? But it's really, I want to exercise more.
Really? I'm sorry.
And I want to save more.
Okay.
So in that direction, yeah.
Okay.
Lives or? Okay. Okay, so I have no resolutions whatsoever.
Yep.
Because I'm just like one of those useless
Sure.
bums. But I am going to cop off a few from Warren Buffett.
Yes.
So he's got, advice a lot of people clamor for.
Buffet of advice.
Exactly. His first advice, if you would like to make this as a resolution, is to pick your friends wisely, because these are the people that you will grow along with. So you can make friends, of course, but the ones that you want to keep for the rest of your life are far and few between.
So the question now is, do you want to pick the person who wants to lose weight and save money, or do you want to pick the grateful ones?
I think the answer is neither. Okay, the second one, go to bed a little smarter every day.
Wow.
That's one of his golden rules of life. Every single day, he needs to make sure that he's got a bit more knowledge about something.
That's what the fact is for.
Well, it's a major upsell. Improve your communication skills is his other advice. He says as soon as you improve your communication skills in whatever way, shape, or form, you immediately increase your value by 50%.
Okay, I feel that's not very actionable though. Like, how does one improve their communication skills?
I mean, either written or verbal, the way you want to write something out or
Right.
basically convey thought to expression.
Can I just be very expressive with my face?
I think you just, it kind of reduced your value by 50%. And his last point, right? I think this is a good resolution for a lot of people, is to say no.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Learn to draw boundaries, learn to say no. And I think Singaporeans really struggle with this.
No.
I think in our give face culture, it's difficult to draw boundaries for ourselves.
No what? How's that? How am I doing?
Hey, you're doing like a child. So okay, Kiss fans, here's the deal. You let us know if you have any interesting resolutions that you feel are extremely useful for the rest of us. And if we like it, we're going to hook you up with this.
It's a 3-course set meal for 2 from Vineyard Hot Park worth over $140.
WhatsApp us right now at 88550920. In the meantime, it's January the 4th. And what day is it today?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Wake up and go.
Go, let's go.
They play the best music with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Oh, you gotta love this one. Jet, look what you've done. The melancholy, I love it. Bathing in it. Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And we're talking about your New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
We copped off a few from Warren Buffett, which were quite useful. And I just wanted to add, right, he talked about how keeping good friends in life is really something that will improve your life.
Right.
Because you kind of grow around the people that you're with.
Right. And he defines good friends not by like close friends, but by people that will be good for your own development.
And also, I mean, barring the fact that you should obviously not be with someone who is costing you anything, you should also choose good friends that you admire. There must be a quality about this person that you genuinely think you could strive towards.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a good friend.
What if they don't admire you back?
I don't think it needs to be a two-way channel.
Good.
Really?
Stalking
so what
begins.
do you admire about us?
You assume that.
The proximity, mostly.
Goodbye, you.
Goodbye, you. No. Actually, we should save that for later on in the show. Where
Okay.
we talk about things that we admire about ourselves.
Wow, very hard. Okay. Okay, let me think. Never mind.
Maybe I changed my sentence. Things we admire about each other.
Wow, very hard. Okay, never mind.
You have an hour, Joe.
You have an hour.
okay.
Okay, but you know what? We haven't asked our intern Chris what his resolutions are.
I think saving money is a lost cause for me.
Because you're an intern in status quo. It's fine.
Yeah. But I think this year, instead of just saying I want to exercise, I want to get back into breakdancing.
Oh.
Because I stopped for a while to focus on school.
Right.
Like stress and everything. But I want to get back into it.
Nice. And Chris said something interesting earlier. He said, making a resolution also equates to admitting something is wrong in your life.
Yeah. So if you want to make a resolution, that means something has to be resolved, right?
Right.
Which means that you're doing something wrong.
So if you want to break dance more, what's going on in your life?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I'm just fat now.
You are not fat, but hey, take it from the pro, right? So you know how I was dancing before warm-ups?
Yeah.
And how I broke my toe? Does that make
Yeah,
me
but
a
that's because
great
Joe
dancer?
dances sideways. Okay, everything she does is like sideways. Chris, breakdancing. I think you should go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good one.
WhatsApp us your resolutions at 88550920, and we've got a great prize if we like it.
Yeah, it's a 3-course set meal for 2 from Vineyard Hort Park worth over $140. And what you can expect is like this garden to table European restaurant experience, right? It's really romantic. It's really picturesque. Great way to start off your 2022.
Nice. WhatsApp away.
Yeah, you got that.
K-I-S. I love it. Wake up and go with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
That's nice for like cozy weather, huh? Fastball out of my head. Wake up and go with Div and Joe.
I'm asleep already.
Yes. I think cozy is the feeling that we have.
It really
in
is.
the studio.
I feel like we're still in like the Christmassy mood where I want to drink hot chocolate. In fact, there's still like 8 days of Christmas left.
No, that's
like
true.
7. I don't know. My math is very bad.
Yeah, but it's just leftover holiday glow.
Yeah.
I can't wait when it's all dried up and just prunes left. Anyway, we've got a whole ton of resolutions coming on in, and we want to call some people back as well. But in the meantime, I just thought I'd share this little Facebook article I found, right? And it talks about uncomfortable truths that we all need to accept.
Right.
The first one being happiness is where you are now or nowhere at all.
Like SPH.
I mean, if you're not happy now, then you're not happy. It's not in the future when you think you might be able to buy something or meet somebody else or get back to that ex, whatever it is.
Then I think it should be phrased as happiness is when you are now. Right?
Where and when, yes. I think that's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, number 2 says, quitting is for winners.
Oh, wait, so
Yeah.
am I happy in SPH or am I not?
So the point of this phrase is that contrary to popular opinion, knowing when to quit, when to change direction, when to leave a toxic situation is a good demand from life.
Actually, it's true. You know, a lot of people have this prior investment fallacy,
Yes,
right? Where
yes.
they go like, but I put so much effort into this like one decision I've made, therefore I have to commit all the way to the end. Sometimes that just completely drains you.
It's
know
true.
when to say bye.
It's true. And sometimes it's also because of weakness of character. You can't maybe leave someone in a relationship that you feel, or you use this as an excuse, right? No, I cannot quit. But actually you should. You really should quit.
yeah, definitely prioritize yourself first. Yeah.
Here's another one. Taking no risk is the biggest risk.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
You must risk failure to succeed. You have to risk rejection to be accepted, and you have to risk heartbreak to love.
Oh.
So if you're avoiding risk, you're just kind of missing out on life.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a deep one. Okay,
Yeah.
what are we going to risk today?
You can put more into the cryptocurrency that we bought for
I
you.
really have $250 a lot.
No. We're not advocating this, okay? We're just playing around. And here's the last one. Call yourself out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means that you have to care more about your future, your progress, and your happiness. But first, you have to understand what your faults are, and you have to constantly reflect.
No, it's true. I mean, like, I'm going to have a meeting soon with somebody that I feel I did not treat very well in the past.
Bernard. You have a meeting with Bernard coming up,
I
after
wasn't
the show.
referring to Bernard, but sure, I will be super nice to him as well. But no, I was thinking of like this meeting I'm having over the weekend with
Right.
somebody that I worked with, and I think I was a bit like, no, things have to be done this way, you know, and I was kind of overbearing. So I've been thinking about apologizing because he is a polar
I'm
bear.
apologizing bear. Okay, but that's nice.
Yeah, I might do that, or I might not. We'll see how I feel.
We'll find out tomorrow if Joe does it. But in any case, once again, 88550920. Let us know what your New Year's resolutions are for 2022.
What's up? I'm Beyonce.
Hey, it's Katy Perry.
Hey, this is your girl Lady Gaga, and you're listening to
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe. All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Oh, we got 2 sets of these wonderful experiences up for grabs.
That's right. It is a 3-course set meal for 2 from Vineyard Hort Park worth over $140.
All you have to do is to let us know what your New Year's resolutions are, and if we like it, we'll call you back. Also, TV shows to catch up on in case you didn't manage to in December.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe. All the hits on Kiss 92.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe, and we're talking about resolutions because, of course, we have to, right?
Yes,
it's the
you have
second
no
day.
choice, yeah.
Second day of the work week, and a lot of people are back to work today.
Yeah, for the first day.
And so we've got a lot of Kiss fans sharing their resolutions with us as well. On the line, we've got Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Hey, Happy New Year from all of us at Kiss 92, by the way.
Happy New Year to you guys too.
No worries. Okay, so what's your resolution for 2022?
To think more thoroughly about what I say to other people, to be more empathetic, less offensive, less direct. You know, if I can't say something properly, then I just don't say it.
Hey, Andrew, am I pretty? Andrew?
I haven't seen it in person, so I can't make a judgment.
Well done.
I'm offended. I don't know about you.
But Andrew, you sound like the kind of guy that, likes to say things directly, right?
Yes, have been a history since young, and I feel that I've offended too many people, and I'm being too direct and too
I see.
straightforward.
Well, I hope you don't lose the honesty, though, because
Yeah.
I think, mature people appreciate directness.
Why you look at me?
I glanced and then quickly looked away from Joe. Okay.
I will remember that.
But thank you very much for sharing that, Andrew.
Okay, thanks.
Next on the line.
Hi.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Davian and Joe. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Samantha. Okay, Samantha, share with us what your resolution is for 2022.
Okay, like what you quoted, Warren Buffett.
Yes.
Okay, I used to be like, get angry and upset with people who are very negative,
I see.
And then I just spoiled so many of my days of my life.
Right.
So now my new resolutions, affirmation is, if I cannot change the people around me, I can change the people I choose to be around.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a great resolution, Samantha.
Yes. What for waste my time, right? Yeah.
No, it's true. 100%. There's not much time to waste. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Vivian.
And hey, Kiss fans, keep those resolutions coming in because we actually don't have one, but two of these prizes to give away.
Yeah, these are 3-course set meals for two from Vineyard Hort Park worth over $140, and we want to give two of these to one person each.
Nice. So WhatsApp away at 88550920.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And, we've been hearing resolutions all morning. And some of our Kiss fans are quite cheeky as well.
That's right.
By the way, we've got two of these wonderful prizes up for grabs.
Yeah, we're talking about the 3-course set meal for two from Vineyard Hort Park. And each meal is worth over $140. Or two of those meals are worth over $140.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, we got this one from Jamil who says, my New Year resolutions for 2022 is to complete the resolutions I made in 2020, 2029. Wait. No, 2019, I mean.
Yes.
2018. And so, Jamal's from the future. You all don't know.
Oh, I don't know. But that's great.
We got one from Max as well.
Yeah, Max says that his 2022 New Year resolution is multi-parted, okay? It's like a PSLE question, okay? But I have quality time with my 19-year-old son.
Part 1.
How do you know I'm not Roman? I'm from Rome, maybe. Okay, anyway, part 1, have quality time with my 19-year-old son. He's going for 3rd year polytechnic in April. Stop laughing at me.
Yeah.
Okay, and so he wants to share his heart, you know, with his son. And second part is to continue to have 0 TP and parking summons. Wow!
That's a good resolution.
Well done.
You can tell our resolution is to make our talk sets more streamlined.
Yes.
and not...
What did Warren Buffett say about getting smarter every day again?
I know. This is a catastrophe, but a fun one. Anyway, we've got Victor on the line as well, and he's driving, presumably on the way to work. Hi, Victor.
Hi.
Hi. Let's ask you what your New Year's resolution is for 2022.
It's a resolution I make every year, and I've actually been able to keep it.
Wow.
Don't go to bed angry.
Wow.
This is golden advice.
It really is. I just have a question for Victor. So if you've been able to keep it every year, why do you have to make it every year?
It's a sustainable resolution, Joe. Yeah, you can always, put it back down on the mantle.
Oh, I see. Hey, Victor, can you tell us a bit more about why you decided to start making this resolution?
I made this resolution ever since I met an old man when I was very young, and he told me in Malay, don't let your head touch your pillow if you're angry.
Wow. I don't know why. I think when you said don't let your head touch your pillow angry, it made it more visceral.
Yeah.
Like just a bit more, I don't know, colorful almost.
Exactly.
But thank you for sharing that. I think it's really, really important advice, and a lot of people don't take this to heart. But it is important that we actually, I think, follow through.
Yeah, it's true. I want to start with going to bed sleepy because I've been having insomnia, but this is good as well. Don't go to bed angry.
Thank you very much, Victor. You know what? We love it so much, we're going to hook you up with this.
It's a 3-course set meal for two from Vineyard Hort Park worth over $140. Happy New Year!
Well done! And one more, of course, is going to Andrew as well, who we talked to a bit earlier on.
Yeah, Andrew was saying that his resolution is to think about what he's going to say thoroughly before saying, so as not to offend anybody. But I did ask him whether he thought I was pretty, and he didn't know what to say. So think harder.
Hey, even though we don't have prizes, Kiss fans, you can still share your New Year's resolutions with us. Just WhatsApp us anytime.
Yeah, you got that K-I-S. I love it. Let me feel your love. Wake up and go with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and it's this time of the year where things are not in full swing yet.
Right.
It's like a purgatory for work and life.
Yay! Happy New Year, everyone!
But thankfully, in purgatory, there's a reception for Netflix.
That's right, and also Disney Plus.
Yes, so there are some things that we still have time to binge watch.
Yes, and being in kind of Christmas purgatory, because
Right.
tomorrow is the last day of Christmas. Thanks, Irene, for doing the calculations. 12 days after Christmas, right? I have been watching Hawkeye.
Wow!
Is that a wow or is that a why?
I'm surprised because it's almost up to date.
Yes.
Almost.
I know.
I thought you were gonna say I just caught Squid Game. Okay, and how's Hawkeye?
It's actually not bad,
Yeah?
It's very personal. So I think the rest of the series were about these kind of epic struggles between heaven and earth,
Yeah.
and humanity and the metaverse. But of course, this one, right, it's really just about how Hawkeye just wants to be a decent person, and it's so hard for him.
I just can't trust him though.
Why?
Because,
he's a decent person.
He's called to use bows and arrows in a time where,
But his bows and arrows are really funky. Like they explode, they'll have these funny like goop coming out of them.
They can shrink things.
Yeah. Because like he worked with Hank Pym.
I'm just talking about the reload time and also the maximum capacity of his quiver. It just is not very efficient or effective, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean bullets. Come on.
Okay. Well, in Singapore, Hawkeye would be very, very powerful.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'll give you that. Hawkeye in Singapore is something I would watch. Okay, what else is on Netflix that you're catching, Celeste?
I've been watching Witcher season 2.
Right.
I finished that.
Wow.
Wow, Joe, I'm so impressed.
I'm so up to date. I'm so with it. I'm hips and cools.
I'm only midway through it, so kudos to you, Joe.
Yes.
Okay, and how's Witcher, guys?
I must admit, the first few eps, I was a little bit lost because I got quite confused with like the whole alliance thing, like you know, with the elves and the Nilfgaardians. And
Okay, because there's this whole world building thing that you kind of need to know.
Yeah, and the recap really didn't help me recap much.
No.
So, but moving along the series, I sort of got a clearer idea, and it's pretty good.
Okay, I mean, it stars half man, half statue Henry Cavill. Right?
Who's really hot, I must say.
Thank you.
As the Witcher.
Okay, what about you, Irene? What are you catching on Netflix?
I think I'll be watching Emily in Paris season 2. And by the way, I think Bridgerton 2 is also coming out in quarter 2.
You know, sometimes I think these shows they're just
What? Say it.
What?
They all sound like seagulls, you know, right? Yeah, I think I better not say it. I'm watching some of the new movies that they put on, like Doctor Sleep. It's the follow-up to The Shining. It's pretty good. Ewan McGregor's in it. It's not that scary, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Quite a good story.
Okay, what other movies have you been watching?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. I caught that one.
What's up with all these scary shows?
No, Don't Look Up is not a scary show.
It's not a scary show?
No.
So when you look... Oh, right. It's that one about like the apocalypse and how people are just ignoring the apocalypse. And that's kind of scary.
Yes. It's a parallel. I mean, they kind of mock a lot of things that happen in real life.
Right.
So it's a parody, but it's good. It's well done. I think the acting was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you also watch Don't Look Behind?
No. Is that a scary show?
Sequel to Don't Look Down.
Gosh. Those are things that are not on Netflix, by the way. But hey, let us know if there's anything that we should watch, should catch up with that you liked as well. WhatsApp us anytime, 88550920.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. All the great songs in one place.
Every morning, first thing. It's my favorite show.
Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and you might want to sit down for this one.
Okay.
Because we have.
Yes.
We've been talking about resolutions all morning for 2022. It's just, we have to, right? And one of the resolutions we talked about was suggested by Warren Buffett, and he talked about keeping good friends.
Yes.
One of the qualities of a good friend is to have something you admire about this person, something that you would like to strive towards.
That's right. So do or die, we have to find something that we admire about each other so we can survive the next year ahead.
And we haven't been this nervous all morning. Now we've got Shanwi in the house as well.
Hello.
So we're going to run through very quickly. Each one of us is going to point out one quality about everybody else in the studio that we admire.
You go first.
Wow. I go first? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to start with Shanwi.
Okay.
And I think I admire the quality of him being a father the most.
Right.
Or some kind of parental older
it's
figure.
Kind of easy to do, you can't just get drunk. No, sorry.
Not the act of becoming a father, Joe.
I see.
But even from the first time I met Shan, he's always been like a bigger brother to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal that one. Because he stayed back to teach me how to panel as well. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, so he is that ability, right?
Thanks, Dad.
So I admire that. For Joe, I admire Joe's ability to think outside of the noise. No matter what anyone says, even if they're right, Joe will think otherwise.
I'll take it.
For Celeste, what I admire most is her ability to care. She cares very deeply and very passionately about the people that she's close to.
Stealing that one as well.
And for Irene, I admire her ability to believe in the best in people. No matter what it is or who it is, right? Irene somehow finds a way to see the best in them. And often that bit of belief will grow the best in that person, and then the rest of us will see. So that's what I admire most about everybody.
Well
you see, you asked me to go first?
Yeah, well done. Exemplary. Thanks, Dad, number 2. Okay. Who else wants to go? Me? Okay,
let's
fine.
Go with Joe,
okay, since I already stole Divian's answers for Shan and Celeste, I only have to talk about Irene and Div. Okay, so Irene, I think that you also a very caring person, and also I admire how freaking efficient she is, and she can really think of such good ideas, even if she puts down everybody else's ideas when she asks people for ideas, and she's actually mine are the best. But that's okay because they really are the best, and she comes and she executes them at 4:30 in the morning for Celeste's birthday. She gets all these balloons in the house.
Irene is the reason the words awesome and efficient should be combined to be all-sufficient. All-sufficient. Okay. Let's go with Celeste.
Oh, like my turn to share,
Yes.
is it? Okay.
Oh, wait. No. You didn't talk about me.
Yeah, I wanted to, but then you kind of jumped the gun. Okay, Div, I admire how you have such strong principles and you really stick to them. I have to say, not a lot of people would do that. They kind of just it's the easy way out. I'll just let things go. But you have very strong principles and you stick to them. And I think that's how you make things work. That's how you make the show work, and that's how you make your life work. I think it does, right?
I think. Oh, thank you for that, Joe.
No,
That's
you're very
kind.
welcome. Okay, now we can
thank
move
you.
on.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, very quickly, I think Div is one of the wisest person I know. You have a good mix of knowledge and also empathy, and I really admire that about you. For Irene, you're the most compassionate person I think in this whole station. You've got the purest and kindest of hearts.
What is this compassion? What?
Moving right along. For Joe, when I think of Joe, the two words that first pop into my head are righteous blunderer. But I really think that you stand very firmly and strongly for things that you believe in.
Yeah.
And I think, and most times it's for really good things. And you're very wise as well. Honestly, you are. And then for Shan, I love your ability to care so little but also care a lot at the same time. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That's very good.
Okay,
Quite apt.
real quick. Irene.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay. I think for Divian, I like his ability to break down any complicated situation and condense it into something very simple to understand, whether is it in a work context or in a personal situation. And that is really awesome. For Celeste, you're the most caring person in this world, and you're always there, no matter what you want to say, it's a big issue or a small thing, just casual chit chat, she's always there.
I kind of see a caring showdown between all these people.
Okay, for Joe.
For Joe, I think you have a very childlike innocence that is something that you should always retain because it's very refreshing in this corporate world. And for Shan,
why does everybody need a moment to think of Shan's qualities?
I didn't need a moment. Okay.
For Shan, I think he's very calm and very wise. And when the situation is required, he will say the right thing and stand up for people. So that's something that's very good.
Basically, when poop hits the fan, Shan knows where the switch to the fan is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Shan, your turn.
Oh, I have to do one?
Yes.
Let me see. Joe. From what I know of Joe, I do think she's not afraid to be alternative.
Yeah.
She chose the path less followed, perhaps, in life.
It's true. Yeah.
So I think that's something to admire.
Thank you.
Celeste, there's a lot of sort of stoicism about her. She will, she's in the office longer hours than everybody else here, for sure.
But what is she doing?
She is working very inefficiently, but she is still putting in the time. Irene is now the sort of the mother figure for all of you. If she wasn't here, Celeste's birthday wouldn't have been celebrated yesterday. You know what I mean?
True.
She's there to take care of that sort of stuff. And Divya mentioned that I might be a bigger brother figure to him, but I've always admired your alpha quality because when you speak in a room, everyone listens, and I admire that. I would be like more of that in my life.
Well, thank you, everyone.
So
thank you. Yeah.
Not
meeting
all
adjourned.
Self-serving. 6 minutes worth of just us blowing our own horns.
Surprisingly, we're caring people. Anyway, we're gonna hand the reins off to Shan. You keep him company. We'll be back tomorrow. And Happy New Year if you just started your whole work year today.
Wake up and go.
They keep it fun in the morning.
With Div and Joe on Kiss 92.